Welcome to the Oregon Family Law Series. Today we're talking about how to mark your exhibits for court. This presentation was recorded in the winter of 2025, so please check for updates to existing law. An exhibit is anything you want to get into evidence so it can be considered by the court. Most exhibits in family law cases are documents, so that's what we're going to talk about, but an exhibit could be anything. It could be a physical object like a sculpture. One mistake that people sometimes make is they try to get stuff into evidence before the hearing by mailing it to the judge or filing it before the hearing, and that's not the way it works. If there is evidence that you want to get to the judge, this is the way you do it. You do it by making it an exhibit and then offering it at court, and that way the judge can consider it. To mark an exhibit, there are two things you need to do. You need to number it, and you need to put a footer on it so that the reader can tell what exhibit number it is, how many pages are in the exhibit, and what page they're looking at. To number the exhibit, you put a number on a sticker, and you put the sticker on page 1 of the exhibit, and then you're done. The footer goes on all the pages. So what number do you put on your exhibit? Well, that depends on who you are in the case. If you're a petitioner, you're going to use numbers 1 through 100. If you're a respondent, it's 101 through 200. If you're an intervener or another third party, you're going to use 201 to 300. What sticker do you use? There's a lot of stickers. Every county in Oregon has their own rule about this. You're looking at the Jackson County rule. So here, petitioners use white stickers, respondents use brown stickers, and so on. So where are you going to get these stickers? Well, the court gives them out for free. So if you're getting ready to mark your exhibits, you want to call the court, find out what window you need to go to, and when they're open, and head down there. Let them know what your position in the case is so that they can give you the correct color, and get enough stickers so that you can mark all your exhibits. Okay, so now that you know how to mark your exhibits, let's talk about the nuts and bolts of actually doing it, making your original exhibit package and the copies. So when you go to court, the original exhibit package is going to be for the judge, and everybody else is going to get copies. You don't want to bring copies that have stickers on them because that will confuse the court. The court differentiates between original exhibits and copies by which one has the sticker. So the court is required to preserve the original exhibits for evidentiary and appeal purposes. And if you bring copies with actual stickers on them, you could create a problem for the court. And if you do this right, if you follow the video and you do this right, you're not going to bring any copies that have actual stickers on them. The copies will look like they have stickers on them because you copied the sticker. Okay, so let's say you have 6 documents and you want to make all these documents into an exhibit package. So what you're going to do is you're going to mark each package with a number. You're going to put the footers on. And once you do that, you're going to say you mark exhibit 2 would look like this on page 1, and then all the other pages of exhibit 2 would have the footer but not the sticker. So once you've done that, you have something that looks like this. You put them all together, and now you have your originals. They have actual stickers on them, and you have a packet of original exhibits. So now you're ready to make your copies. How many copies do you want to bring to court? Well, you're going to have to bring a copy for yourself to use. You're going to have to bring a copy for the adverse party. I'd like to bring a copy for a witness if I want to ask a witness about an exhibit. And then I like to bring an extra packet, just an extra copy, just in case. So I generally bring my originals for the judge and 4 copies, but how many copies you bring is up to you. The rules do require that when you have multiple exhibits, you make an exhibit list. You can see an exhibit list by hitting the link down below this video. It doesn't always happen, but you certainly can do that. One voice of experience tip: do not make your copies too soon. I have found over the years that as you get closer to trial, new exhibits pop up, so you want to put them in the package. And if you want to add something or remove something after you've made the copies, then you have to fix the original package and all the copy packages. It's really a pain in the butt. So try to hold on to that original package until it's absolutely right, and then make your copies, and you'll be good to go. One question that I get sometimes is, do you have to bring color copies or can you bring black and white copies of a color document? And I wasn't able to find a rule on this, so if you know of a rule, feel free to post it in the comments. My policy is if the color is necessary to understand what the exhibit is telling you, then I'll bring color copies of that. So on your left there, where you see the calendar, and it's got different colors for where the child has spent overnights, I would bring color copies of this document because without the color, you're not going to be able to understand what the exhibit is telling you. But the text messages on your right, even though there's color in this document, you don't really need the color because you can still see if the message is on the left or the right. So I would bring a black and white color copy of this text message. Okay, so that's what we have for you in this video. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in court.